Good afternoon and welcome to Grandad's Art Space with me, Terry. Today I'm feeling a little bit more encouraged, a little bit more like I've got that go coming back. Um, if you remember last time, I said I was not painting any British redcoats for a while. I can't face another redcoat at the moment. I've got to do them, obviously, because I've got a lot to do, but I'll just slowly ease myself back into that one. But I was then doing some chasseur à cheval, and I've gotten all right actually. The horses have turned out really nice. I'm happy with the results. I've got various different shades of brown, some dark. Um, the actual, well, you can see the number 10. It was the 10th regiment. That took a little bit of doing, but I did manage to do them. They didn't all turn out fantastic, but hey, who cares? They're my models. But they're not up to collector standard, obviously, but they're up to gaming standard, which is fine by me. I really enjoy painting horses. Lots of people hate horses. I love them. I really do. I don't ride them. I rode a horse once and nah, never again, not that experience. But painting them, yeah, I enjoy painting the horses. Um, the riders, so all the horses are finished. All the riders are finished. I've just got to mount them all. And yes, there's probably errors in paintwork. There always is. My faces ain't brilliant. They look like skeletons, but that's the best I can do. I'm not. I'm not a face painter. Flesh, I have a great deal of trouble with. Don't know why. Just do. That's the officer. Low battery. Hmm. I don't know why I'm reading low battery, but if I go off, then we know why. So we'll just see. But yeah, that's the officer. I'm happy the way he's turned out. Um, that's the bugler. They're quite nice. I enjoy painting them. It's all the different colours. Again, they're probably not um, regimentally correct, but I'm not bothered. Button counters, stick it up your nose. I'm not bothered. I'm asking you to buy them. They're my figures, and I'll paint them as I wish. If it doesn't please you, well, pop on. I'm worried. That's one of the elites that they're not bad to paint actually. I was quite surprised how quick they painted up. So that's 12 of those done. I had a bit of um, a failure with the officer's horse. Um, his leg went and snapped off, so I've had to re-pin all that because he's sort of like he's up in the air. Just on one leg, it's in metal. You're pushing it, you really are. But I've repaired that, so I'm just waiting for him to dry. Then I'll cut all the stands out. I'm not sure how to stand these at the moment, whether I'm going to do them as doubles and a couple of singles, or whether I'm going to put them all as singles. I don't know. I'm not sure. Um, I know I'm not putting them on plastic because last time it all went like this, and I've had to strip them off the plastic. That no, I'm not going back to plastic bases. But whether I continue with because I use an art board like what you paint on, uh, this stuff. get it from the works and stuff, and it's quite thick. It's made of card, and it's got that canvas material on the top, so it's quite strong. The only problem is cutting through it. You need a sharp knife, and nearly all the times the lines it goes a bit wiggly wobbly, but yeah, as long as they all form up, I'm not bothered. So that's those. Now, changing slightly, I had a package turn up last Thursday. This was ordered way back at the beginning of October last year. Yeah. Now, I'm not blaming Bacchus. It's not their fault. I know you have to wait a few weeks for your order because they only mould to order. No, this is down to Royal Mail. Yeah, with the strikes and nonsense, and you know. But it's taken them from October to get from Sheffield in Britain to Birmingham in Britain. What a postal service we have, eh? So, but they eventually got here. They could have got totally lost, but they got here. So, I'm not complaining. I'm just thankful they got here. But it just sort of makes me so sort of like want to laugh that Sheffield's just up the road from Birmingham, literally. Only what? Hour and a half, if that. It takes November, December, most of January to get here. You know, it's just laughable. But anyway, what I've got here is I've done some. Those are my wee little 6mm pike. Well, those are the officer stands here. They're not pike. There is a pikeman in there. They're the white coats, Newcastle's white coats. So that's that. That's one of the pike formations. Now, when I painted these don't take long. Literally, they do not take long at all. Yeah. When I first painted them and I put the metallic metal on, it was dull. It come out really, really dull. And I thought, at this scale, you need something to pop. I was thinking, well, if the metallic gunmetal isn't bright enough, what am I going to do with it? Then I found chrome. Come across a bottle of chrome. Now they pop. Yeah, so I've just gone over the metallic bits with chrome as a finisher. And they really do look smart. So in here, I sent for all the musketeers in different poses, different hats, as well as about, I don't know, hundreds of pikemen. So that's going to keep me busy for quite some time. I've made a start. I made a start with you can't see it, can you? With the muskets. So let's hold them up a bit, see if I can get it in the light. There you go, against my bald head. You can see them a bit. Yeah, so they're all painted black now, ready to have their colours put on. So that's going to keep me busy for some time, doing a box of that. Once I've done those, I'm sending for the cavalry and artillery. That should be fun. But I did ask for some samples. Oh, It's right. I decided to have a look at the internal workings of my thumb with a craft knife the other night. Yeah. Went right in deep. I keep catching it. Yeah, so Bacchus was good enough to send me some samples, excuse me, of French and British. I must be mad. Absolutely crackers, bonkers, off this planet. I'm already sort of like pulling the air out with 28mm Napoleonics. What am I doing? 6mm Napoleonics. But, you know, I thought, why not? I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Yeah, we all know what it's like, don't we? We have a look, yeah, we end up buying, yeah. Oh, no. So, there. Oh, 6mm British line infantry. Yeah, more British. But these are going to be so easy to paint. They really have. They cannot be hard. Not compared with 28mm. There's detail on it. I'll tell you something. I was shocked how much detail Bacchus has managed to get on to a 6mm figure. 6mm. The detail is outstanding. It's absolutely incredible. I can see, you know, just with these reading glasses on, I ain't even got the magnifier up, but I can see the cross belts. I make out the facial features, you know, the nose and stuff. You know, so I turn them over and I can see the packs and yeah, okay. Maybe I have overdone it. I don't know. But then I've got a strip of Highlanders. Imagine painting kilts at this size. Yeah, okay. That's going to be real fun. And some cavalry. These are lovely. Some hussars. They look nice. That reminds me, I've got British hussars as well. 28mm to paint on. I like the look of those. There's not too much flash on these either. So the cleanup is minimal. It really is. It's just sort of like a quick flick over and then straight on with the paint. I'm assuming this is the officers. There's a bugler in the middle there. I'm assuming those are mounted officers for the cavalry. Then they sent me some light dragoons. These are nice. Again, detail is stunning. It is. For this size, it's absolutely amazing. And this is my favourite. Oh, little cannon. You know, how easy is that going to be to paint up? Wee little cannon. You know, all in one. There's no sticking bits together. It all comes out. Yeah, lovely, brilliant job. And it's got its own little carriage. Yeah, brilliant. This is just a sampler, so got the draft horses. 3 draft horses. The work in these is just incredible. Yeah. And then we got the let's have a look. Royal Horse Artillery. By the looks of it, I think it is. Looks like it, Royal Horse, yes. So, you know, basically I've got a complete cannon going there. These ones look like infantry colonels or brigade commanders, I suppose I could have those. Who knows? Yeah, again, the detail's stunning. Oh, hold on. Phone's going. Oh, I'm back. Sell me insurance. Yeah, imagine what I told them to do. Right. That's an infantry officer stand. So that looks in focus. I see. So that looks really interesting. Yeah. So that's the British pack, and then they sent me. I think you pay £4 for a sampler pack from Bacchus. So, and it's worth getting a sampler pack before you invest. I think so anyway, in some of these armies. I'm tempted to have a look at that rule system strength and honour for this little table I've got here, bench. Wondering whether it'll be suitable to do Napoleonics with as well as ancients. Yes, Pirate Rich, thank you. Thank you very much, brother. You're getting me stuck into ancients, aren't you? Another period. Thanks a lot. Right, the French. I'm not quite sure what they are. I think they're lancers. They've got French lancers. I'm sure they are. They look like it. Again, the detail is just incredible. Yeah, these ones, I think these are hussars, by the looks of it. Even the horses at this scale, I was expecting to see things that look more resembled like camels, because they're trying to actually paint something at mould something at this size, sculpt it. But whoever sculpted these, they've done an excellent job with the horses. I am surprised. There's some more lancers. Yeah. These ones are generals or brigade commanders are. Yeah, probably generals then. They look like it. Oh, one of those. Oh, guard. Yeah. No, sorry, you can't see these properly. Try and get them as close as I can. Yeah, just trying to get it to focus. Oh, guard. Then I've got. I don't know what these are. They're either dragoons or chasseurs. I think they're dragoons. I'm going to go down the line of dragoons with those anyway. What we got here? Oh, even at 6mm with my eyesight, I can pick out what these are. You know, line infantry. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. They're so small and yet you pick out almost immediately what they are. I think these are chasseurs. I'm probably wrong. I am. Apologise. I'm no expert on the Napoleonic period, but got some skirmishes. Yeah. Can't remember what they're called just offhand, but I know they're skirmishes. I do know what they are. Right. These ones, I ain't got a clue what they are. I'll have to have a look through the book, see if I can find out what they are. I think they're officers, by the looks of it. Colonels. And I've got these ones. Oh, artillery. Standard artillery by the looks of it. With a wonky gun. We'll have to try and straighten that out. It's all wonky. It's been sort of like in a bit of a battle and sort of all the front end's been squidged down. See what I can do with that. Might be a bit hard to try and know all that out. And an eagle. So, yes. Looks like I'll be going down the 6mm Napoleonic period again. But smaller. Because, as I've said before, I've only got this little area. So, I've got to, if I want to have a big battle, I can't do it with 28s, it's impossible. I just don't have the room. But I can do skirmish with 28s. But a big battle, it's either 6mm or going 2mm. 2mm fine. Nothing wrong with it, apart from the fact that you can't really see what you're fighting with. It's just little blobs. It's a bit small, but I'd rather sort of like see the army I'm fighting with. So to me, 6mm is the optimum size on this tabletop here. Which is what 5 foot long, 2.5 foot wide. I've got the width. I've got the length. I've got the width. So I can spread them out downwards. I might be able to get a board just to sit on top of it. I don't know. But it's putting it somewhere. So I've got those to do. Now, bloody miniatures. Yep. I received some time ago. One of the figures, he got his holding his hat out and he'd got his sword. Well, supposed to have a sword. And his entire hand and sword hadn't cast. So all I got was an arm with nothing on the end of it. So I thought, oh, what good's this? And I thought, well, we've all got bits and pieces hanging around, haven't we? So I went having a look at one of the boxes and I found an arm with a book on the end of it. I produced, connected the book, drilled it and pinned it, and I produced my own. He's not a Puritan, no, he's a free minister. So he could go with my Scottish Presbyterian minister. He could go with my Scots. So painted him up, and he's turned out a treat. I'm really, really happy with this little book. He's got his Bible, he's got his hat. So yes, that's a Presbyterian minister from a Scots. And you see, we can all. I'm no converter, but if we think about it, we can all change things around and sort things out. So it saves wasting them. So he's going to go into my Covenanter army when that gets finished. I've got one more regiment of infantry to do, and that's it. They're done. And then going to start on the rebel force. But in the meantime, I'm still struggling with trying to. I've got all these British the skirmishers. I haven't done any of the skirmish screen for my 4 line battalions. So I don't want to know at the moment with them. So I thought, well, what will I do? I've done the Cheval there. Where do I go from here? Do I do more Napoleonics and just try and break through? And I thought, no. I was brought as a present last year for my birthday a black coach, Games Workshop, to do with the Nighthawk. Now I don't have any Nighthawk figures, but I really liked the aesthetics of this model. I sort of thought, well, I'd like that just as to go in my cabinet when I build it, as just a piece. So I'm going to, I've constructed most of it, constructed all of it really, apart from putting it together. I'm going to paint it all in separate units first, so I can get into everything, and then put it together. I've got decided to have the coffin closed rather than open. That was the character that you have if you have it open. You like the look of it. So I'll close the coffin. But you see, if I stuck the coffin actually on the thing that sits in the coach, I can't paint the inside because the coffin literally takes up all the room. I can't get in there. So I've got to leave everything in separate pieces so I can paint it. Now, imagine trying to paint on the inside of that when it's all together. Impossible. So it's all in little bits. So I'm going to paint it all black. Now I've constructed it all. Then go over in grey, dry brush, because I don't spray. I don't like spray. It always goes wrong for me. So I hand brush everything, undercoat, I hand brush it. So what I do is I'll brush it with black. Sorry, to get that Zenithal type look. Brush it with black, go over it, dry brush it with grey, and then dry brush it again with white. So I'm getting a type of gradient going in. And it works. It works for me. I've gotten used to it over the years, so I don't struggle with it. Well, people might. I don't. I find it quite easy. So I'm about to embark on building the black coach, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually going to enjoy doing this. I enjoyed doing the cavalry. Really enjoyed it. So that's helping to get me back into the mind of let's paint. I managed to knock them out in what? Less than 2 weeks? Less than 2 weeks? So to me, that's fast, very fast. But horses don't take me long to do anyway. Again, they're all done with contrast paints over that black, grey, white Zenithal type undercoat. So they don't take long. It's the detail on the men that stumps me, pulls me up sharp. So yeah, that's where I am at the moment. I think I've gone on long enough. Yeah, half an hour. Whoa. Okay, well, have fun everyone. Stay blessed. Keep painting. Keep modelling. Keep walking. Yeah. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your hobby. God bless. Speak soon.